You're watching K34QB, Vail.
Good morning. It is Thursday, September 21st. We've got one more day before we are officially in the fall season. Very exciting stuff here. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. We've got Gretchen Pleshaw here in studio. Exciting first hour where we'll be talking to Covered Bridge and the Foods of Vail. They'll be giving us an Asian pasta salad recipe. The Leadville Railroad, they have an event coming up. You're not going to want to miss this segment. And then much more here on this first hour of Good Morning Vail.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at this weather for the Thursday that it is. A little bit rainy out there right now, but 8 a.m. 45 degrees, a high of 69, a mix of sun and clouds and winds southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. 8 a.m. 45 degrees, partly cloudy, noon 60 degrees and mostly sunny, getting a little bit warmer in the later afternoon, 4 p.m. 66 and mostly sunny, and then 8 p.m. 57 and clear. You know I love those colder nights. Open those windows and sleep well. Let some of that fresh air in. Eagle 72, Avon 70, Vail 69, and Denver 82 degrees. So really, we're rounding out summer with a bang. I can't lie, I'm ready for fall. I can't wait to see the changing of the colors. We have a low of 37 degrees, clear skies, sunset at 7:06 p.m. tonight. And then let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Friday is mostly sunny and 66. Saturday and Sunday, the same, 65, 69, really sunny. And Monday and Tuesday, 74 and 75 degrees and really sunny. So it's going to be a beautiful weekend, a beautiful week ahead going into fall. And Yes, I am very stoked on this fall situation. I have loved summer. I've had the best time, but I am ready for fall. Bring on the fall, I say, Kim.
Bring on the fall. And I don't know if you noticed, but those low temperatures, 32, we're officially hitting freezing temperatures. You know what that means? A little bit closer to ski season.
I know. Okay, so you're making me feel very excited right now. So many people have been texting me. They're like, did you see, Gretchen? There's snow in the high country. And I'm like, oh, I know. I know exactly how many days for each resort. I think at this point, I am so ready. You know, some people might be skiing in early October.
You know, I think that's going to be very exciting. I definitely am monitoring all of the snow reports and all of the Instagrams and the Twitter feed, or I guess X feeds, all of those things now to kind of keep up with the season. I'm very excited.
Well, and I heard you're quite the snowboarder, so I'm really excited for us to go out and have a moment together on many moments on the mountain.
Yeah, maybe we'll take the show out onto the mountain.
I love this idea.
I see winter ideas.
I'm here for it. You heard it right here. Live. Good morning, Vail. We're doing it.
Well, Gretchen, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you. How are you doing
Doing
this
well,
Thursday?
doing well. Excited to be here. You know, it's great to be back. I had a little bit of a summer hiatus, but here we are and ready to rock and roll.
You are definitely the character from, what is the name of that show? 27 something dresses. How many dresses is it? Did she have? I don't know. But anyways, that was you. Always bridesmaid.
That was me.
Because you're an amazing human and you had to be in all these weddings. But so today, Thursday, there's so many cool things happening. So I thought maybe we can talk about some of the events happening right now.
What's going on?
All right. So this morning, 10 a.m., there's an art exhibit in the Avon Public Library, which I have to give it up. All these libraries, Avon, Eagle, I'm forgetting some of the other ones, but yeah, there's so many libraries right now. They do gypsum. They do such amazing things. And this morning, 10 a.m., there's an art exhibit called Painting Partners, and it looks really, really cool. So it's free. You go in and just check out painting. And how cool is that? Like, check out painting.
I think that's so exciting. Yeah. You know, that's one of the things that I love about here is that we have libraries, but they're not just libraries. They've got, you know, art exhibits. We've got, you know, a 3D printing studio with the Eagle Valley Library District. So many exciting things happening.
Really cool. And And also there's so many times that you can go in and get people reading to each other. And, like people reading stories to little young
You
kids.
can have like a supportive pet, so many different things.
And then really excited tonight, Foy Vance is the second show, I should say, for the Underground Sound series at the Villar, and yours truly will be there. I'm really excited about that.
It's going to be an awesome show.
Yes.
So definitely buy your tickets if you're looking for something to do tonight. But we have a really exciting show on this Thursday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. So stay tuned. We'll get started right after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now we are diving right in. The first things first this morning, I hope you're hungry because we have an awesome Asian pasta salad recipe with the Foods of Vail and Covered Bridge filmed right here in studio. So let's take a look at all of that deliciousness that they are going to show us.
Hi everyone, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. My name is Kim Fuller, the editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the other owner and director of partnerships at Covered Bridge magazine. We're here today with Tracy Von Curran of Foods of Vail. Yeah. Tracy, thank you so much for being here with us. It's pretty exciting. Tracy's been in the Valley for quite some time, and if you have not been to Foods of Vail, I recommend swinging by there. Tracy, how long has Foods of Vail been going on?
Almost 35 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So just new to the Valley then?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I moved here in 1979.
That's amazing.
I know.
So
What's your background in culinary, Tracy?
Well, my background is in business. I went to business school, but then when I decided that I wanted to venture into the culinary realm in a business, I went to France. I went to cooking school.
It's the
It
place
was
to
fabulous, just fabulous. And I did lots of little mini seminars and courses, primarily self-taught, but France was really a game changer, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm open to learning all about this wonderful recipe. We're featuring the Asian pasta salad in the summer and fall issue of Covered Bridge. Beautiful photo to complement, and we get to see it made here live. So walk us through, Tracy. How do we begin this recipe?
I would begin by cooking your pasta. In the recipe, I wrote that to use spaghetti, but when I'm doing a smaller batch, I love angel hair. I just love the way it feels on your mouth, so yummy and slippery. And so I love this Italian angel hair because I feel like the semolina flour really makes the pasta more durable and will hold up to, the dressing and the vegetables. So I like to start with the dressing. So it's a mayo-based dressing, so we're going to just start with our mayo.
Perfect. And in the magazine, I believe it's a serving size about 6 to 8. And if that's what we're working with today, then we'll, guests will be able to know, or not guests, we got guests. If you're having guests over, this is the perfect size for a
it
picnic.
might be a little bit more,
Okay.
I might serve a little bit more.
Okay, perfect.
But, okay, so start with your mayo, and then over here I have all these fabulous ingredients. So they're not totally pre-measured, but you can get the recipe in the magazine. So I'm going to start with like a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I'm going to do a little bit of this sambal olek. This is like an Indonesian chili paste, and it's very spicy. So I would start light, and then you can always add more later.
Depending on your spice level,
Exactly. Then I like to put just like a hint of sesame oil in there to give it that yummy umami undertone. This is tamari. I use tamari instead of soy sauce because it's gluten-free. And even though we are having it on pasta, but we only use tamari in our shop. And then a little squirt of sriracha, because we all love sriracha.
Yum.
Again, you can go a little heavier, if you like the spice to be a little bit elevated. And then the rice wine vinegar, this is like a toasted rice wine vinegar or a seasoned rice wine vinegar, maybe about a quarter cup, because that's going to balance out the richness of the mayonnaise and those other spices. And kind of what you're looking for is like a little hot pink. Oh, I forgot my favorite.
Ooh.
The Thai chili sauce. We all love this. It's like the new ketchup. You can dip anything in it, and that's going to give it a little sweetness. It has a little heat to it, but it really mostly has a lot of sweetness. So now you have this really, really, really pretty base. Oh, I was going to let you taste it.
Again, it took
Here
no
you
time
go.
at all.
Here you go. Here, what do you
I'll have to
think?
try this
Taste
out.
that.
How is it, Bobby?
That's
Spicy?
amazing.
Isn't that yummy?
And it took you
Yeah, like what, 3 minutes?
yeah, not even.
Yeah, so now I'm going to take my pasta and I'm going to put the sauce, the dressing in there. Can you hand me those
Of
tongs?
course.
Yeah, and so we'll give this, a nice toss. And, pasta always soaks up the dressing. So we're just going to start with that, and then we can toss it again a little bit later if we want. Okay, so then here, the vegetables that we put in there are sugar snap peas. You see those? And I've chopped those up. Yep. And then we've got some scallion, so green onion. Put those in there. Red bell pepper. You can do these either in chunks or in like little batons, if you will, like, make them a little bit bigger. Sometimes I think a little bigger is better because then you can snag it with your fork.
Yeah, a little more crunch when you want it, right?
Yeah, and sometimes when they're really small, you just can't get them with your fork. So I like them just slightly bigger.
I love this dish for the season because it can be a main course, a great lunch item, or it can be a side at a picnic.
I have put chicken on this. I
I
have
bet
put
that's delicious.
shrimp in there. Really good, because then it can be like a main course, al fresco dinner.
Yeah, you could
And it's
package this up.
Yeah, it's a great picnic item.
Yeah.
Now, is
perfect
this
for
a salad
Bravo.
that you serve at Foods of Vail?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
That's awesome.
And then the last thing is we like to have a little cilantro. And nice, but you don't have to pick the cilantro off like you do parsley because the stems are okay. So I'm just kind of rolling it into a little bunch. And then I'm just going
A
to
rough
give
chop.
it a rough chop. Yeah.
Nice.
And it doesn't have to be real fine either. I like to really get that flavor. And see, I have gloves on, best tools in the world to just absolutely toss all this together.
Pretty bright looking salad. So like Kim said, it's also, time of the year, right? I mean, it almost reminds you of spring and summer.
Yeah, I mean, I'd eat it all year long.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I happen to just
absolutely.
love it. Do you want to bring that bowl a little closer?
Yeah.
That serving bowl?
I think we'll be bringing this to Bravo Vail
There
this
you
summer.
go,
It's
and
a
then
perfect
just kind of
picnic
put
item.
it all in there.
Wow.
There you go. And then
beautiful.
let's
Gosh.
just
Amazing.
grab a little bit of our black sesame seeds,
Uh-huh.
just for a little
Finishing touch.
Wow.
finishing touch. I think that makes that so beautiful. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Yeah?
Wow, and looks
I hope you guys are ready for lunch.
delicious.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for lunch.
So Foods of Vail is in Avon.
We are.
Yeah, tell us how to find you, and also in terms of ordering things ahead of time, how big can you handle? How
Sorry,
you
that's
can
what
also
I'm
walk in and get a soup if you're
Yeah.
a
We
diner.
have a brick and mortar, so you can walk in, you can take a look at all of our beautiful salads, and you can just buy them by the pound. We have fresh salmon. We have always like a chicken piccata. In the winter we might have more savory things like meatloafs and short ribs. Then we also have a whole freezer case full of lasagnas and chicken pot pies and King Ranch casseroles, and then soups galore. I mean, so you can come in and stock up your freezer. It's a great opportunity not to cook. And then we do have a full menu that you can order, all kinds of platters of food for parties, graduation parties, rehearsal dinners. We do a total off-premise catering component as well. So
Yeah.
like this past Saturday, we did the prom.
Oh yes.
I
We
bet
did
that was
food
fun.
for the prom. We did. And then the night before that, we did a rehearsal dinner. So, all kinds of events happening in this valley.
Yeah, and if you haven't had an opportunity, I know when I'm driving around delivering magazines or looking for the next ad sale, I'm hungry a lot of times. And there's not a lot of quick options that
Yeah.
are actually healthy options. I've gone to Foods of Vail several times, get myself a nice piece of chicken parmesan and a little side
Yeah.
salad or just a soup to go. And I think, people should really
Yeah.
look at you as that too. It's like, yes, you do catering, but it's a great spot to just grab a bite to eat quickly as well.
Absolutely. We have a few seats inside, and then in the summer we can spill outside. So we do have some, outdoor options for dining. And you're right, it's fast. You're just hungry. You come in, people come in, say, just give me, 5 ounces of chicken salad, and they just grab it and go.
Wow. Well, Tracy Van
Yeah.
Kuren, thank you so much for
You are so
nourishing
welcome.
our valley and for sharing this beautiful recipe, Asian pasta salad, which you can also find in the summer and fall issue of Covered Bridge. Thank you all for watching Covered Bridge on TV8. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Good morning, Vail.
Purchase an Access card and save 20% at participating retailers between now and September 30th. Each card purchased provides 1 full day of a professional adaptive assistance for a person in need. Your $55 donation allows Access Unbound to continue doing incredible work in our community. Shop local, support local, and make an incredible impact. Buy yours at au-accesscard.org.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. It's Kimberly with the TVA Weather Center. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast as well as the next 5 days. You can see today's going to be a high of 69 with a mix of sun and clouds, winds southwest 10 to 15 miles an hour. So 45 degrees. We are definitely getting those wonderful fall temperatures. Heading into that, we'll look at the hourly forecast today. 45 degrees, 8 a.m., noon, 60 degrees, mostly sunny, and then 66 for the high today at 4 o'clock with definitely some sunshine and some clouds. 57 at 8 o'clock for a very beautiful, clear night. Let's take a look across that I-70 corridor. Denver, 82 degrees, some cloud coverage just about all the way through. Vail, 69, Eagle, 72, Avon, 70 degrees. Definitely wonderful temperatures tonight. Low of 37. We are going to be heading into the 30s over the next 5 days. So definitely bundle up, throw open those windows, and enjoy the beautiful weather that we've got here. Friday, mostly sunny, 66. 32 degrees, definitely freezing. So I hope you're bundled up. You've pulled out those scarves and those gloves if you need them. If not, enjoy the weather. Saturday, sunny, 65, 32 for the low. Sunday, 69, sunny all weekend long. 34 for the low Monday and Tuesday. Beautiful sunshine. High of 74, low of 37 on Monday. Sunny and 75. 39 degrees. Excellent weather as we look at that 5-day forecast. Now, Ben went to the Leadville Railroad, and they have an event coming up on the 23rd. Ben talked to one of the conductors as well as Claire. So let's take a look at that conversation.
We were here with Claire Berger from the Leadville Railroad. Claire, how are you doing today?
I'm doing so good, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for letting us ride the train and get some views of the fantastic scenery. So it's my understanding that you guys are doing something a little bit new this winter and leading into fall. So what do you guys have going on right now?
So right now we're still running 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday we're running at 1 p.m. and then Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays we run at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And we have one additional night ride next weekend on the 23rd at 6 p.m., which is pretty cool. Our colors are just starting to change, so we've got a lot of opportunities to come and kind of watch everything go from green to gold to orange. It's going to be great.
We're definitely seeing a couple of those gold leaves really just starting to peek out, and especially in that Aspen tunnel. These are just absolutely gorgeous. So what do you guys got going on specials-wise for people coming up, they're interested in coming to visit you during the fall?
Okay, so starting in October on weekends, we're going to do our Oktoberfest rides. So you can come up, have some great scenery. We've got some fun decorations, some great seasonal beers, just a really relaxing, fun time. We'll start into our holiday specials in November. At that point, we light up the train. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got a little Santa's Village you can go visit. Might even see the big man himself if you're lucky. And then this winter, we have some really cool new specials. So we're doing a Sweetheart Train special. We're doing a St. Patrick's Day, and even an Easter Express. So we've got a lot of fun things coming up.
Wow, and so is it just the holiday events that you guys have going on this winter, or if I just happen to be here out on vacation and wanted to come get some scenic shots, some scenic scenes, what can we do? Can we come visit you in the winter?
You can definitely come visit us in the winter. So starting November 18th, we'll start running at least weekly. I would check out our website to get our exact schedule for that. But we have trips where we just go through this beautiful snow white scenery. It is absolutely stunning watching everything just covered in frost and snow. And our lounge cars are heated and nice and cozy, so you can stay warm.
Well, and up at this high elevation, it's really important to have a little bit of those cozy heated cars. I mean, even just today, I know it's still like late in the summer, but I needed a jacket for a good portion of the trip. I mean, we are pretty high up here. What exactly elevation are we starting the train?
We are at 10,152 feet of elevation, so yes, extra coats, jackets, hats, gloves, always a good idea to have with you.
And it only goes up from there, right? Where does the train stop?
We stop at just shy of 11,000 feet.
So not quite to tree line there, where it does get a little bit colder, but absolutely gorgeous scenes the entire way up. Let me ask you this. What got you interested in joining Leadville Railroad and involved in this program?
So I am a Leadville native. My family has been here for generations, and I love this town. The Leadville Railroad is a really great place that helps us keep our history alive. We're able to share a lot of the fun history with Leadville. We're able to share the railroading history of Leadville, which is a big part of why we still exist. Leadville has either been a mining town or it's been a tourist town, and now we kind of get to combine both. The history here is so interesting and fascinating, and I think there's something special about being from a place and really knowing in depth everything about it.
You know, I gotta say, it's one of my favorite things about coming to Leadville is the history here is just so deep. I mean, the Victorian architecture, the mining museum, and everything else. It's just an absolutely awesome place to really dig into Colorado history. And there's definitely some history involved here at the Leadville Railroad. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So I think the coolest part of the history for me is the fact that my grandfather worked at the Climax mine, which is the mine that we headed up towards today. And then we were able to continue to keep it rolling. So it wasn't just something that was able to be used for mining, as we kept it going. And a local family is the one that took it over. And now it's a family operation. We get to share all of the cool railroad history and mining history and Leadville history with everybody else.
Well, it's absolutely incredible experience. I mean, I know I keep saying that, but it was so much fun. And you guys have food, drinks, even a little gift shop here and on the train. Tell us a little bit about what other offerings you guys have. It's my understanding that you got a couple of local business partners as well.
As far as we do partner with some local businesses when we have groups to do sandwiches and lunches. When we do our barbecue specials, we have an award-winning guy that comes up and does our barbecue for that. So if you have a chance, they are done for the year, but next year our barbecue specials are ones not to be missed.
I have certainly heard really good things about that. Any last words you have for us? Anything else that we should come make sure we see?
Just come and see the sights. Check out the beautiful mountain views. Breathe in the crisp mountain air, bring the entire family, including your dog. We'd love to have everybody on board.
It's always great that we can bring our dogs. And if anybody needs some more information, where can they get a hold of you guys or buy tickets?
So you can go to our website, which is leadvillerailroad.com, or you can give us a call. The easiest number is 1-866-386-3936.
Could you give us that number one more time?
Of course, 1-866-386-3936.
Awesome. Claire Berger, thank you so much for having us and showing us your wonderful operation here. And we will be back, I'm sure, soon.
Sounds good.
All right. And we'll be right back after a little bit more.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Welcome to Good Morning Vail. I have my friend, an amazing singer-songwriter, Rob Dropkin here. Early in the morning, you're in Aspen, right, Rob?
We are, my goodness, I'm in Meredith, Colorado.
Okay.
And it is maybe 2 hours from Aspen. I feel like it's 2 hours from everywhere. I was like, where am I? It's on a road called Frying Pan Road, which is a beautiful.
I know where that
drive.
is. Weird,
and
but I know.
Probably like I don't know, a half mile into that road, cell phone service just goes away. So thanks Elon Musk for making this Wi-Fi connection happen today.
But Rob, it's early. Your hair looks amazing. You're ready to go. I am so proud of you. And this is Stan's coffee. You haven't even had a coffee yet, have you?
No coffee. This is straight off the pillow. This is the pillow style.
I love it. Well, Rob, I've known you forever, and it's Rob Drabkin, and you are an amazing human being, such a sweet soul. I met you in Denver years ago, and now I'm pretty stoked to say you have 1 million, is it 1 million views or listens or shares on Spotify for It's a Beautiful Day?
Oh, It's a Beautiful Day is at like 1.7 million. Not that I'm looking at the numbers.
You're
but,
creeping up there.
it's I think the coolest place. I mean, Spotify is so exciting, and I love throwing the Spotify plug out there. But on Instagram, it has gone bananas.
Viral.
Like it's, I mean, it's hundreds of millions of views have happened on this song, and people can use the song on like TikTok and on Reels for the audio. And the chorus of It's a Beautiful Day just kind of like was a good like sticking point for people's videos on Instagram. And gosh, I think it started, there was like a maybe 6 or 7 months ago. It was at like maybe like a few hundred people had used the song, and then there was a blogger in Spain who did this crazy selfie video of him doing a zip line.
Yeah.
And he used my
seen
song.
it.
And his video went viral, and people started to use it after that. So I think it's around like, I don't know, maybe 550,000 people have used it on Reels, and
how does that make you feel? Because it's such a positive and beautiful, and you're such a positive, beautiful human, and you really just spark joy. That sounds so cheesy, but true. You do. You spark joy, and you bring people together through your music, and you're just inspirational and such a cool dude. No, you really are. And like,
thank you. I'm trying to channel the joy at 7:35 a.m.
I know. I can't believe it. I feel very
no copy.
honored.
There's no joy without copy. Let me be very straightforward.
You know what? When I'm in Denver next, I will take you out for dinner for doing this. I got you.
Oh my goodness.
So Rob, how does it make you feel that all these people are just digging your song and vibing with it? And I know I've watched a couple of people that have used the Instagram, for Insta Reels and used your song. Does it just make you feel some kind of way that it's speaking to them and it's making them feel beautiful and you're spreading that light?
Oh, what's so cool. I mean, it's what's almost, excuse me. The song came out 5 years ago. That's kind of something that is really cool, is that I think when the song came out, it was kind of like, cool, here's like a really positive song that I think is going to resonate with people.
Right.
And to watch it kind of like slowly resonate over time, and then kind of have this moment 5 years afterwards, it's like, wow,
cool.
I'm so glad we put this song out. I'm so glad we were patient with it. I'm so glad, it's kind of like this song that just doesn't give up, and it's really, really fun to watch. But I mean, as just personally, it is, it's really meaningful, especially just reading, when we get feedback from people about it. It's really, the song is really about mental health. It's about like, being able to change like a kind of a day that's kind of a bummer, or where you're just kind of feeling, I don't know, just a little bit dull, or things are just not going your way, and just the ability to kind of flip a switch and be able to just get up and get out and kind of turn every moment into a beautiful one. That's kind of the message that we had in mind with the song. To see it resonate, it really just feels wonderful.
And I love that you did this. So it was 5 years ago. So it was pre-COVID even.
It was, pre-COVID, yeah.
So that's pretty beautiful, beautiful day. No, and I think that's obviously something all of us, we talk a lot here on Good Morning Vail about mental health and the struggles, and especially in ski towns. It's a big, big deal. And so I'm stoked to see all the people in Vail that are going to be using this song for all their ski and snowboarding videos this year. It's going to happen.
I love that.
Well, can we get a little bit of It's a Beautiful Day? It's so early. You don't have to, not to put you on the spot or anything.
Oh, I got my guitar ready.
Yes.
Here is the version that is, this is the no copy version.
Yes.
And let's just see how it goes. I'm going to try and put this, let's see if this works better. Okay. It's some beautiful day. It's some beautiful day. Early this morning, woke up a
holding my head, hearing my heartbeat all night long. Shades of this motel, keeping me in bed, reading the news, just trying to stay strong. I need to just get up, take a deep breath, keep it together, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Sun in my face, feeling okay, no minute getaway, it's a beautiful day. I feel so proud, screaming out loud, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful day.
Woo! That was amazing. You sound brilliant. I was getting emotional.
That was half the song. I can go get a cup of coffee and do the second half of the song.
Oh my God, that was amazing, Rob. I feel like that was my own concert. I'm like, woo! You're awesome. Rob Drapkin, how can everyone go see more of you and just vibe with you? Where should they go check you out?
Oh, all the places. For music, I love, everyone uses Spotify and Apple Music these days.
Yeah.
And I learned that the easiest way to go to find my music is if you type in Rob DR into like Spotify or Apple Music. Some guy with big poofy hair comes up, and that is me.
I love it. Rob.
And then robdrapkin.com is the website. And
you are amazing. My friend, I think that we should have you right here on this couch next to me. Good morning, Vail. Want to make a trip to Vail? Let's do
I will
it.
never come on a trip to Vail, so sign me up.
Awesome. Well, I will keep in touch with you, Rob. You're an amazing human being. Thank you for sharing that with us this morning. And go get yourself a cup of coffee, but you did not need it for that song. You were brilliant.
Oh my gosh, bro, right back at you. Thank you so much for having me. Vail, I love you, and I'll see you soon.
We love you. We'll see you soon, Rob. Thank you so much. And
Bye-bye.
keep it right here. We have more of Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
For fun and adventure adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. What an awesome show already. I'm always so interested in coaching and how that goes and what exactly it entails. So let's take a look at Adventures in Coaching.
Welcome back to the show. We recently just introduced you to a new segment called Adventures in Coaching. And now we've got Kim Smith joining me on the couch yet again. She is a wonderful business and career coach to help you further your progression throughout your career and your life. And now we're going to talk all things purpose because it's something that's super important. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back. I'm like totally nerding out about everything that you're saying, only because I think it's so important that people learn all of these lessons that you've been giving us.
Yeah, it really is a great way to really move your life forward and to think about, what is your purpose, which is what we're going to be talking about today. It's so foundational to your success.
And so let's talk about the concept of this life and business purpose that we are going to be talking about.
Okay, great. And so like what I was saying, it's so important to have a foundation and to understand what your purpose is, because so many of us walk through life not really knowing like what makes us tick, maybe what is our calling, so to speak. And a lot of times we run into trouble when we don't really know what that is, because all of a sudden maybe you've been working for many years in a career, maybe you're just starting out and you're like, this doesn't feel right, this doesn't really fit. It's something I thought I was supposed to do, but it just doesn't really seem to fit. So when I start working with people, we say, I ask them like, hey, have you ever thought about what your purpose is? And they're like, well, what does that mean? And, it really is taking a look at, what is your reason for being? What is your why, so to speak? And we'll go into a little bit more about, how you develop that.
Now, as we're talking about purpose, everyone thinks about it kind of differently, and it's one of those topics that's so broad and so expansive. And so why is it important for people to find their purpose? That way they can drive themselves forward in their career.
It is so important because it really means that you're digging kind of deep into understanding what makes you tick and what is going to make you happy. And it doesn't mean that, you have a career that is maybe exactly that purpose. It's not so much what you do, it's your why and why are you doing it. And that comes before what you do. Now you can incorporate your purpose into your career. It can be a direct incorporation. Like for me, for example, mine is to help people to reach their potential and their success, right? So I do that full time. But prior to this, I brought that into my career, in my marketing and sales careers, and said, I was with a mindset of like, how can I help people succeed? So it doesn't have to be a direct one-to-one correlation, but it's really important to be clear on what it is and why you're doing it so that you can use it almost as a guidepost or a North Star, so to speak, when you're making a big decision.
Now, as people are at home listening, because you've definitely got me thinking about what my purpose is, how can they start to find and develop their purpose?
So it's really a combination of values, passions, and strengths. And what I mean by values are not necessarily like your moral values, but what makes you happy? What's important to you? Could it be connecting with people? Could it be achieving things, risk-taking, adventure, honor, justice, those kinds of things? And I've got a huge list of those things that we go through when you're working with me in terms of defining like what those values are. And it's also important to look at what your passions are. What is it when you're doing it that you forget everything around you? You get lost in what you're doing. And if you can tap into that feeling and bring that into your purpose, think about what it is that you're doing when that happens. That's also a really key point of like determining your purpose. And then, of course, your strengths. If there's something that you're really good at, are you good at writing? Are you good at speaking? Are you good at math, science, whatever? What is it that you're good at? You may not even be doing that in your current role right now, but like consider that, because that all kind of goes into the mix of determining what your purpose is.
Which I think is so cool. Even to hear you talk about it, you can see that you are passionate about what you do. Yeah. But we talked about it in the last one where this fills your cup helping other people. So then it brings that aspect of passion into it, which is how you know you're in the right spot. You found your purpose, not only personally, but when it comes to your career as well. And that's such a unique opportunity and experience for people to sit down, think about it, and have someone guide them through it, because this is something I have personally never thought about.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. We'll have to talk about that.
I know. Now I'm going to sit down and have you coach me just so that I can develop my purpose.
And it's those aha moments when somebody, suddenly realizes that, like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought of this. Here's an opportunity for me to really define my life and determine what direction I really truly want to go in and what's going to, fit for, my passions and my values and my purpose. What is that fit?
And so once you've helped people find their purpose, how do you guys determine if they are living in alignment with their purpose or not?
So that is a great question, and I like to use the analogy of like being in a little boat riding down the river. If you guys can imagine, we do a lot of river sports up here. You're in a boat. You hit the side sometimes, and sometimes you go into a little eddy, and maybe there's some rapids, and occasionally you might get thrown out of that boat. But generally you get back on, you're having fun, and things are going. But when you're not living your purpose, that is when you're in flow, right? But when you're not living your purpose, it probably feels like you're trying to paddle upstream, and you're going up and hard, you're getting more and more tired. And that's how, it works in life. You may experience, burnout in your job, or just like frustration and not feeling like things are fitting. And so that's how I like to use that analogy, just to sort of like do that sanity check. Am I living my purpose or not?
Which I think is something that a lot of people let go by the wayside here, because we do live this like extravagant lifestyle of being outside and doing these recreational sports that we know and we love, and we're soaking up the sunshine, and we're skiing, and we're snowboarding, and we're river rafting, and we're hiking, and we're doing all of these things that help us personally stay sane. But when you transform that into your career, it totally can make a difference, because it can help with your mental health stability, like you said. It can help avoid burnout, and it can lower your stress levels incredibly.
Yes, extremely. And I also think it's really important, because if you have a major decision to make in your life, maybe it's a career change or you're wanting to move, it's a really great way to sort of like measure up, like, is this decision I'm going to make aligned with my purpose? And if it's not, you should really think about, what else you might want to be doing.
Now, as people are listening, because I've been listening this whole time, and they're looking for those specific next steps to start finding their purpose, where do you start?
So the specific next steps are to really think about, again, what are your values, and what is it that is making you passionate about something? What do you love doing? And when you're doing it, you're like in that zone, right? You're in the flow. So that's, you can certainly go, there's a lot online about like how to determine your purpose, but I've come up with a methodology that I think breaks it down a lot more simply than what I'm able to find online. And it's confusing. There's a lot of information out there, from individual purpose to business purpose to mission and vision. And I will talk about mission and vision down the road, but getting clear on your purpose is really important.
And then you said that magic word right there, flow, because once you get your brain to that flow state, and it's easy for you to get up, know what you're doing, be successful in what you're doing, but also not be so overwhelmed that you are experiencing that burnout, your life becomes transformed for the better.
Yes, that's certainly the hope, right? And the reason for doing this is to get people to a place where they're happy and they feel empowered and that they know where they want to go with their lives.
Now, what is one of the biggest benefits people will see as they start to develop their purpose and kind of define it a little bit better?
Really, it is about being clear about where you're going and what you want to do. It's pretty simple, right? Taking that and what do you feel when you are living on purpose? And then, how do you align it with your life? That's the next step, is to kind of look at, okay, I've got my purpose figured out. How do I incorporate that into my life? And it doesn't have to be, like I said, a one-to-one exact, this is my purpose and therefore I'm going to only do this. But how do you bring it into your life, into your relationships, with your family, your coworkers, your work? It really is an umbrella that goes over everything that you're doing.
Which I think is one of the most fascinating parts for me, just to hear you talk about this, but then know your story of you finding that purpose throughout your career and succeeding very well in this marketing career that you had for so long, but realizing you wanted more and you wanted to bring these two together, and now you have the opportunity to do both. So I have a couple more questions for you, but one of them is, if someone is at home listening to this and they're like, wow, I feel like I could develop so much by having some one-on-one time with Kim, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you, to book you as their coach?
Thank you for asking. You can go to my website, which is adventuresandcoaching.com, or reach me at kim@adventuresandcoaching.com. It's pretty straightforward. Just reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you. There's also a little form on my website that tells me a little bit more about you before we talk. And I set up initial calls just to kind of do a little discovery and see if it might be a good fit for both of us.
It is important that you make sure that you guys click well together. Now, we're going to continue to do these sessions where you can not only help us critically think about maybe our purpose or where we want to grow professionally or personally, or just really to define what we think we should be doing. So what are some of the other great topics we're going to be covering?
So we're going to be talking about some women in business issues because I am currently holding a Women in Business series through the Vail Valley Partnership. And that's been really enlightening for me to be able to work with a lot of women in the Valley and talk about, what are the challenges here. So I'll be talking about that, leadership, communication skills. I am going to be doing a segment on business coaching and what that looks like. And so, the topics are endless. And if there's anything that you guys want to hear from me about, please let Maddie know here and we'll go from there.
Kim, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me, giving all of us this great information. You've definitely got me critically thinking about where I want to go and what my purpose is.
Great.
And I think that's one of the coolest parts about you taking these next steps with people to just help them grow.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's been fantastic spending time with you, and I love talking about this, and I'm super excited to be part of the Vail Valley and the business community here, and look forward to coming back again soon.
Kim, again, thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you continue to stay tuned as we are going to continue to dive deeper in this Adventures in Coaching, only because it can help you in so many ways grow better than you knew possible. And defining your purpose is one of those very first steps. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Hey, it's Kimberly Perot here with Good Morning Vail. It is Thursday, September 21st. Hard to believe that we are almost done with the month of September. We've got an exciting show for you on this second hour. We've got Gretchen Pleshaw also here in studio having all of the fun conversations. We've got the Weston Riverfront here. We'll be talking to executive producer and director of a really haunted Loud House movie. Very exciting stuff, as well as the Lodge of Vail and much more. So stay tuned. Hour 2 of Good Morning Vail starts now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at this Thursday out there. 8 a.m., 45 degrees, a high of 69, mix of sun and clouds. Winds southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. So it's going to be a beautiful day to get the last of that summertime sunshine. 8 a.m., 45 degrees and partly cloudy. Noon, 60 degrees and mostly sunny. 4 p.m., 66 degrees and mostly sunny. And then 8 p.m., 57 and clear. So it's going to be a gorgeous day to soak up some of that last, like I said, of that summertime sunshine. Eagle 72, as well as, let's see, 69, 82 in Denver, and 70 in Avon. So it's going to be a beautiful day with lots of sunshine. Remember to wear your sunscreen as well as drink lots of fluids, because even though it's almost fall and the temperatures are coming down a little bit, it's still important to do so. A low of 37 degrees and clear skies tonight. Sunset at 7:06. So beautiful sunset and beautiful evening to maybe take a walk with those doggos. Friday, 66 degrees and mostly sunny. Saturday and Sunday, 65, 69. Monday and Tuesday, 74 and 75. And beautiful and sunny out to wrap up this summer into fall. I am ready. I am ready for it all. What an awesome morning.
It has been a really busy morning, but you know what I love about this weather change right now is that I have a separate set of fall boots and winter boots. You know, living in a mountain town, you have fall boots and winter boots. And so you can only wear, you know, your fall boots about a month or two before you have to start worrying about the salt and the wetness and all the snow.
Kim, the more that I get to know you, the more that I love you. And I'm not even just saying that to be kind. I literally started going through my closet and I was like, all right, I need the Good Morning Vail like clothes, and then I need my fun clothes, day clothes, etc., and my boot moment. So it's like skiing, you know, my fun boots to wear in the snow, etc., the high boots, even though I'm 6 foot, so I don't wear a lot of heels. But I love this because I'm the same. It's all boot season all year.
True.
I mean, hey, there we go. I mean, you can't see, but
I've broken out this pair of boots I haven't worn yet at all, and so I'm excited to wear
we're
them.
both wearing boots.
We are.
We're on brand.
It's time.
On point.
It's time.
What a fun show already.
It really has been. You know, I think Gretchen got a serenade by Rob Jobkim. What a great song. A beautiful day. I immediately went and downloaded it.
He's a brilliant human being. The backstory, I've known him for years in Denver, just kind of like Vail. It seems like a big place, but it's not. It's very small. And we got to know each other, and he has just risen up, you know, and just an amazing human, such a positive force in this world. And it's so great to see good people doing so well. And what a cool song.
And he's got a really fun look, too. I love his hair.
Yeah. And I love that I'm like, wait, did you get up early to get ready for us? No, man, I just got out of bed, and it's like the crazy hair. I love it.
It was pretty great. Well, we have some really exciting guests also in studio. The Western Riverfront is hosting an exciting Q&A with Michaela Schifrin. So we'll be having them here to talk all about that coming up next.
Yeah.
So go grab that coffee. Lots more in store for the second hour of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Purchase an Access card and save 20% at participating retailers between now and September 30th. Each card purchased provides 1 full day of a professional adaptive assistance for a person in need. Your $55 donation allows Access Unbound to continue doing incredible work in our community. Shop local, support local, and make an incredible impact. Buy yours at au-accesscard.org.
Dog Tales is America's premier dog lovers magazine show. This series is all about dogs and the people who love them. Featuring dogs of all sizes, shapes, and breeds, keeping you up to date with all the latest news from the dog world. Sit back and enjoy a fun program for the whole family. Check your local listings and tune in to Dog Tales.
Good morning, Vail.
I told you it's going to be an exciting next interview. I've got the athletic club manager, Michelle of the Weston Riverfront, joining me today to talk about an exciting innovation and success Q&A with Michaela Schifrin. So Michelle, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on this morning.
It's so exciting. I love what you're doing. So there is an innovation and success Q&A with Michaela. So talk to me a little bit about it.
Yes. So the Weston Riverfront is really excited to be hosting Michaela Schifrin again. She is one of our resident athletes, and this event is titled Innovation and Success. She's one of the most incredible athletic innovators of her time, of all time. And so it's going to be a Q&A event. She's going to come to the Weston Riverfront lobby, and we are inviting all of the Eagle County public to come join us on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the 26th, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. And we'll have a Q&A for Michaela and then a photo op as well. And then we also want to invite our Eagle County youth to submit questions to Michaela. We want the kids to ask questions and be involved. So they can submit their questions. Actually, they can email them to me. It's mguida@athleticClubWeston.com. And we'll kind of go through those questions and share them with Michaela, and she'll have the opportunity to answer and just authentically respond to our community.
I love that. So I think what's so cool, Michaela, is she was the youngest for a long time and just a very much an excellent role model. So I love that it's being tailored to the kids and that they're able to submit questions ahead of time. Now, is it a public forum where they'll be able to ask like while they're there in person, or is it only submit your questions ahead of time and then somebody will be moderating the event?
We do need those questions in advance.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they can submit, if anyone would like to submit a question by tomorrow, actually by Friday the 22nd, then that would be super helpful so that we can kind of plan ahead. And we'd love to know your question as well as name, where you go to school, and what grade you're in, so we can kind of get some of that as well shared. Put some heart and soul behind each question, right? I've already gotten a few, which have been fun. And the event does go to benefit the EFEC Foundation, which is the Education Foundation for Eagle County. So they provide a lot of mental and emotional support for Eagle County youth through in-school programs that support mental health, and also work to attract and retain top teacher talent. So we're really excited to also be giving back to EFEC, and they're going to be part of the event as well through emceeing and obviously with the Eagle County students submitting their questions.
I love that you've partnered with them, and they were here on the show yesterday and talked about all of the things that they're doing in the community, and just to really support our students as they are up and coming, and they'll be our next generational leaders. So I love that this event that you're doing is partnering with them.
Totally. I was on my way here driving behind a school bus thinking about the kids in the bus, and I was like, oh, like we have such a delicate, youth, and opportunity to share with them and help them to grow and invest in them. So grateful for the opportunity to do that, and that we can look up to Michaela Schifrin for growing and putting your full heart and soul into whatever you're doing and what is possible to achieve,
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. I know she's such an inspiration because she's local here. She grew up here. She really just, cut her teeth on the mountain here. So it's exciting to see her be able to be an inspiration to this up and coming generation. So the event is free, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be free. And again, that's Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at 5:30.
Okay.
And yeah, it is I think there's some donation base there. So if you want to, we'll have a QR code there and you can scan and donate to EFEC as well.
Awesome. So Q&A Tuesday on the 26th. I almost said the 22nd. Tuesday on the 26th, but make sure you get all of your questions in on the 22nd. So besides that, tell me about the athletic club. Lots of exciting things happening over there.
Totally. We have a lot of fun events. So each month we do partner with a nonprofit, and as you could guess, this month is EFEC. But we do a lot of donation-based events that kind of gather community and lift up some of those organizations, so that at the end of the day, yes, we're getting fit and we're joining together for these classes and events, but also like why, right? Like we're here to build that community, and that's what the athletic club at the Westin is really about as well. It's not just a gym, it's an athletic club, it's a lifestyle, it's a community. And then we did just have a $500,000 renovation where we invested in Studio M, which is Michaela Schifrin's inspired fitness studio.
Very cool.
We host boot camp classes back there. We have some really cool heart rate training, almost like gamification of fitness classes in that studio.
Okay.
So a lot of fun things there. And yeah, we're super grateful to see Michaela. Whenever she's in Colorado, she does train at the athletic club. So it's always fun to see her. Sometimes her boyfriend, Alec, will come along too. So yeah, we have that community piece there.
That's really exciting. So, Michelle, tell me a little bit about your role and specifically what you're doing, because it sounds like you're just wrapping your arms around so many exciting things at the club. So it's not just a gym; you're also, a community, a communal space, and a fundraiser. So tell me more about what you do.
Personally? Yeah. So I'm the athletic club manager, and a lot of my job is oriented around programming and facility. So the athletic club, we have an incredible facility. We have a full gym, 4 studios, including Pilates equipment, yoga, movement, and Studio M. We also have outdoor hot tubs, 25-yard swimming pool, all outside. So we have all those facilities, as well as 50 to 60 fitness classes a week. And then we do a handful of special programming pop-up classes that are donation-based. So there's a lot of planning that kind of goes into that.
Sure.
It's a big part of my job. And then also working with Jen Razi, who's our Spa Anjali and Athletic Club director. She's incredible, and the visionary behind a lot of these nonprofit partnerships, as well as Danielle McNair and Christine Cupertino. And then my other peers as well, like Neil Knops, who is very focused on membership and front desk management as well. So it's a big operation, but we have a great team working for East West, and at the athletic club at the Westin has been such a joy for the past handful of years. So
that's great.
I'm really grateful for it. Yeah,
that's exciting. And so I love that everybody gets to email their questions to you. So how do you even pick and choose what questions to present to Michaela?
I really loved the one that I received a few days ago about someone who was an exchange student from the Czech Republic, and they had asked, what's your favorite thing about being in the Czech Republic? And I know, I just love that, because I think it's a reminder that Michaela's sport and her career is very international, of course, and just how far that stretches to the globe, and that being in the Vail Valley, we have that international flavor everywhere, right? Looking up the hill at Beaver Creek, we have 50 different flags for all these different countries, because we are an international destination, with so much of that being the heart of skiing. So I love that perspective, but I think we are going to be super excited from all the questions that come from kids. And I think Michaela and probably some other people would be the ones selecting the questions. It won't just be me. But yeah,
You'll be sending them and passing them along and allowing her to pick what she wants to answer. That's great. I love that.
And she's very talented. You'd be surprised at some of the other skills that Michaela has, not just being a 2-time gold medalist in the Olympics or 7-time world champion, but did you know that she plays the guitar as well?
Does she really?
Yes. Yeah, she's very talented.
Well, we just had a musical artist here right before you, so maybe she'll come sing for us too. Talking about her ski career.
Maybe she will.
Maybe she will. Well, Michelle, tell us where to go for more information.
Yeah, so you can go to our website, spaanjali.com, and there is a tab for the athletic club. And you can, of course, come find us on Instagram, because that's a good spot always for current events and pop-ups. So that is the Westin Riverfront is where you can find us on Instagram. That's our handle.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So one more time, questions to you by Friday, which is tomorrow, the 22nd, and then the event is from 5:30 to 6:30 on Tuesday, the 26th.
You got it, exactly.
Awesome.
And you can email the questions to mguida@athleticlubweston.com.
Awesome. Well, Michelle, thanks for coming on. Exciting
you,
event that
Kim.
you've got coming up. We appreciate all that you do.
Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Yeah, great
Appreciate
to have you here, as always. Now, stay tuned. We've got a lot more in the second hour here on Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on tv8vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wild-crafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am so happy. I am stoked, smiling ear to ear. One of my favorite human beings, and she is a private personal chef. Which one is the right way, Shelby?
Private or personal, really.
Private
Yeah.
personal chef.
Yeah,
Shelby
same thing.
Lewis. Private personal chef. Shelby Lewis. It has a ring to it. With Eat Dank Food. We're going to try this again. Private personal chef. Shelby Lewis with Eat Dank Food. How are you doing, Shelby?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
You got to show your hat off. That's
Yeah.
pretty dope. Do you
10
sell
All-Stars.
these?
I do. I just got a bunch made. So,
Oh,
yeah.
your
I'm
girl.
done.
I want one.
Okay, I will get you one.
So Shelby Lewis, Eat Dank Food. I've known Shelby for quite some time, and her food is insanely amazing. When I say this, I'm going to bring it back to the time. You know what I'm going to say? The mansion, eating the food. I ate more than I have in years, Shelby. It was amazing.
It was a lot. It was, the 10 courses I got.
And you are blowing up. Eat Dank Food. I'm seeing you everywhere. She just did a wedding, but what were you saying? You had so much fun. It was great.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But
It was
smaller is more. Yeah.
Smaller is more my wheelhouse. You
Right.
know, this was like 95 people, and then I did a 27-person the weekend before. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's been like, I think I did 12 gigs in like 30 days. So,
Are you
yeah.
exhausted, Shelbs? How are you here? Thank you for coming to Good Morning Vail and gracing us with your presence because
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the like,
A
you
little
know,
lull.
downslope of the wedding season. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still got a couple more to go. So.
Wow. And Shelby, it's amazing. So when people ask me about you and about your food, and it's so different, it's so incredible. And I know I asked you last time what your favorite thing to make is. I feel like that's a very loaded question.
Yeah.
But the thing I love about your food is it is so different. You take I dare say things that are a little bit like more mellow and simple, and you give it your own flair. And you really, how does that happen? What is the creative process behind this? Because I don't get it. Like, I don't know how to cook. How do you do this?
Honestly, that's probably the hardest part is like the front end of planning because I don't want to just give people the same menu every time because that's not fun for them or for me. And mostly, I mean, I want it to be fun for me.
Right.
You know,
You're like, I'm there doing the thing.
Yeah. I don't want to make the same thing every week. So, I mean, I'll go to the library and just get books and just sit there in the coffee shop for like hours. You know, like. I have spreadsheets of just everything that I've made.
Oh, I love this.
You know,
can you tell us what some of these dishes are? Yeah.
So we've got a sweet sake, oysters Rockefeller, lamb poutine over a potato fondant.
Wow.
Oh, the creme brulee. That's a candy cap mushroom creme brulee, and they taste like
Shelby.
maple syrup. It's like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, do you get inspired? Okay, so I guess everyday life, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, do you do food trucks a lot, or do you go? You go to a lot of restaurants. I know
go to
that.
a lot of restaurants.
So do you ever have a meal and you're like, okay, I dig this. Let's say a lamb chop. I don't know, whatever, a lamb chop.
Yeah.
Are you like, ooh, and it just comes to you, like it's in you, like that's the creative flow. Your juices are going. You're just like, I'm gonna take this and pair it with X, Y, Z and make it this whole new. Because it's incredible what you do.
Yeah, it definitely does. And, you know, I'll like make myself a note or send myself an email. Like, I'm not stealing dishes by any chance.
No,
by any
I know
means,
that,
but like a sauce or something that goes with something or like that'll like make me think of something else and then I'll write it down. And so I eat at a lot of restaurants and I definitely research and development.
Research and development. I love it.
I try to eat as much as possible.
Well, and Shelby, it's insane because your food is immaculate. I mean, truly it is. I'm not a foodie by any means, but I can definitely say that. I told my mom, I was like, I've never eaten so much food. She's like, thanks, Gretchen. Really? No.
Where's my invite?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're coming up soon.
Okay.
No, but you just have this flow about you and this energy, and you can feel the love in it. And I have to say, how do you not? You're so lovely to every person that when you're creating the food. I remember that day coming in and kind of watching you, observing you, and you're just like cracking jokes, you're smiling, you're talking to everyone. How is that, Shelbs? Like, I don't know other people that can do that. Like, is this just, it's you, it's who you are, it's your passion.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I really enjoy, I'm very lucky to do something that I love, you know, and it definitely, honestly, after working in commercial kitchens for like the longest time, like this is like so joyful, and I've been doing it for like 9 years now. So people are like, "Can I like come hang out watching the kitchen?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." Like, it doesn't make me nervous.
It's
I'm
all
just
good.
used to, like, and honestly, by the time I've gotten to someone's house, I have prepped. Sometimes I've cooked for like 12 hours before I even get there, you know? So that should be the fun part so that I can interact with people.
Yes, so it's not like you're like, get away from me, I'm doing my thing.
Like you couldn't mess up my process if you wanted to by the time I get there.
I love that.
Yeah.
So Shelby, I know you've done so many events. I hate to single this out, but is there one that really like sticks in your mind or that you just loved or the food just turned out so brilliant? I know there's so many.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there are so many and just so many like great connections with my clients.
Yes,
like,
agreed.
You know, by the time I walk out, like, or even just show up, like I'm like giving people hugs, you know, it's because we've gone over the menu so many times and all the details. And, you know, honestly, like this wedding I did this past, the 27 person, it was in Crested Butte.
Stunning. Stunning.
It was so nice. The woman, she was so just wonderful to work with. It was like 9 months of planning. That I think I told you last time, we just like were talking over Instagram like the entire time, and that was the wedding.
And that's how you did it. How wild is that?
Yeah, they flew in wedding planners from New York City, and it was just so wonderful just to do. And she was a foodie. She was
so
like, it's
cool.
really important to me. She's like, I am usually the one cooking. And
Wow.
she's like, but
no
I don't-
pressure.
Yeah, yeah. And the caterer, or the wedding planners there, they did catering. And I was like, I better bring out all the stops, And it was just, it was a joy to do.
I do think that it's a true testament to yourself, though, because I mean this with my whole heart. I've never met a human being that didn't dig you. That is a true story, because it's truth. You go in, and I don't per se think that most people think, oh, I'm going to be besties with my caterer or my private chef, my personal chef. And everyone that's ever met you, I'll just be like, oh, Shelby, my homie. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, no, that's my friend. Yeah. A territorial. Your food speaks for itself because you can feel the love, and you really can. That's amazing. And I know that you said last time you were sitting on the couch with us early in the morning that you truly enjoy that connection. So you obviously love food, but also you love connecting with people, and it shows.
Yeah, it's really nice to do this because I'm not stuck back in the kitchen. I can be front of house and back of house.
Right.
And really just, I don't know. Also, hiring like the right clients, I don't take on every person that reached out. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, like, this might not be a good fit, and I'll recommend someone else. But for the most part, it works out, and having Eat Dank Food is kind of a good, I don't know, just gateway. Like, if you want to eat dank food, like I get phone calls, people are like, we want dank food. I'm like, yeah, like let's do this. Like, how do we make this work? Like, literally, it happens so much.
And I love, number one, you're a genius without even realizing it, because I know you personally. So Eat Dank Food is so you. I mean, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, Shelby Lewis, Eat Dank Food. It makes sense. Yeah. But I'm sure other people read it and they're like, I want dank food, like exactly same. And I know that your energy, you're like, oh, I'll give you dank food. Like, I got you. That's amazing, Shelby.
Yeah.
That's so incredible. And how do you feel? You started, early days of you starting this whole moment, and you were a little nervous.
Yeah.
You truly took a big leap of faith. How are you feeling now that you made it a reality?
It's really nice. It's very fulfilling,
Yeah.
I mean, I did there was a point where I was like, I have side jobs, and I'm like, I just have to do it, and if I fail, I fail. That's okay, but I didn't fail, so like, that's great.
Yes, well, what would you say to other people out there, because you are a success story, and you're very motivational to people. What would you say is the biggest thing, like piece of advice to other people, entrepreneurs going out there that want to be successful like you?
I would say definitely, when you start out, give yourself a buffer, of income, but at the same time, because it could not work. It could not work. That was my biggest, most terrifying thing. But you just do kind of have to like take the leap and just to do it. Because if you don't try, at least you tried.
I love that. No, it's true.
You have to. You just have to do
Motivational Mornings with Shelby and Gretchen. Yes. Good morning, Vail. Motivational morning. I love it. Last thing, Shelby, we got to show how, what's the word? Not addicted, but how passionate you are about being a private chef. Can we show the tattoo? I have to.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That is dedication, people. I love it.
I can't quit.
I love it. Yes, you're in it for life, Shelby.
That's why I got it.
So, Shelby Lewis, amazing human being, and a beautiful food, Eat Dank Food. Where can people go to hire you?
So eatdankfood.com.
Cool.
You can do -contact. I also just have a little contact on there.
Okay.
Or my Instagram, Eat Dank Food. Truly, I mean, people reach out, eatdankfood@gmail. But yeah, eatdankfood.com has everything on there. So.
And if you don't want to talk, I know, because this is a thing now, right? Like if people don't want to talk it out, they can Instagram with you and you're down.
Yeah.
That's cool.
People can text me. They can just go through email, whatever if you want to have a phone call too.
You're
that works.
amazing.
So,
we love you here. Thank you so much. Eat Dank Food. Please check her out. Shelby Lewis, Eat Dank Food, and keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Spookiest God show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. And welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
Hi, Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center. Happy Thursday. Let's take a look at that weather out there today. 8 a.m. 45 degrees, a high of 69, and a mix of sun and clouds. Winds southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. So gorgeous fall, well, not fall yet, almost fall days, summer into fall. 8 a.m. 45 degrees and partly cloudy. Noon 60 degrees, mostly sunny. 4 p.m. 66 and mostly sunny, and then 8 p.m. 57 and clear. So gorgeous day, maybe to go on a hike, hang out with your pups, do whatever you want in the summertime, the last of the summertime sunshine. Eagle 72 degrees and clear, Vail 69, Avon 70, and then Denver a whopping 82 degrees. Always so much warmer in Denver. Tonight a low of 37, clear skies, sunset at 7:06 p.m. Winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So gorgeous night out there. It looks like a beautiful weekend and week ahead. Friday 66 and mostly sunny. 32 is the low. Saturday sunny and 65 and a low of 32. Sunday 69, 34 the low. And then Monday and Tuesday 74 and 37 degrees the low. Tuesday 75 and a low of 39 degrees. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful week ahead. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Now, our next guest, I am so excited about. We've got quite the accomplished individual joining us. He's directed and produced documentaries, animated series, movies, TV shows, so many different things. I've got the executive producer and director of the brand new Halloween movie, A Really Haunted Loud House, Jonathan Judge, joining me today. Jonathan, how are you this morning?
Great. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So I am so excited. I watched the trailer of this new movie. I love everything that you've done. So tell me a little bit about A Really Loud Haunted House.
Okay. So the Loud family is 11 kids, one boy, Lincoln Loud, and his 10 sisters, and they do everything loud and big. And their favorite holiday is Halloween. So they do a spooktacular, which is they're the house in the neighborhood that everybody comes to see, and they do a musical number. There's fog machines, there's graves, there's a haunted maze, there's candy cannons. But this year, things don't go as planned. Mom decides to give out toothbrushes, and the whole neighborhood revolts. And the neighborhood gathers to attack and trick the Loud house. So Lincoln, his sisters, his mom and dad have to defend the Loud house, and they use everything they have for the spooktacular. The candy cannon, they use slime cannons, they use drones with soy sauce filled balloons to defend their Loud house.
I love that. No, it just looks like such a fun Halloween movie. So how was it working on the project? Do you have some highlights or some favorite moments you want to share with us?
It was a really hard and a really fun movie to make. We shot nights in Albuquerque in the cold, and it's a cast of about 50 kids, and there's crowd scenes with even more kids. So that is challenging, but also a ton of fun, because who likes Halloween more than kids? And I'm a big kid at heart. So it was great. I got to slime kids. I got to put 2 kids in a giant pumpkin and hang them over a car crusher. I was saying it sounds like I'm an evil villain, but it wasn't. It was just playing, having fun, figuring out ways to create really good jump scares that are also followed with really good jokes. So there's a little bit of scary and a lot of fun, and it's really a movie for the entire family, from 6 years old to 60 years old.
That's amazing. I imagine it was probably, a lot of fun creating just the different scenes and the different ways that you were going to accomplish those scenes. So how did you do that? How did you brainstorm with the writing staff and the actors and the cast?
It's a great collaborative process. So we started with the script, and then you work with the writers, because we've been doing the series, The Really Loud House, for 20 episodes already, and we did a Christmas movie. So it was bringing those characters to life with the writers on this project, and then coming up with ideas, like going, hey, it would be great if we had a scene in a junkyard. The writers brought that up, and we were like, that's awesome. And we have this giant pumpkin in it. So what if Lincoln and Clyde get stuck in the giant pumpkin? And you just start spitballing, and then you create big challenges that you get together with a bunch of good people and figure out how to do and solve. And that's what I love about my job. I truly have the best job in the world.
It's very exciting what you do. Now, I love that you have the Christmas movie, and then you have the 20 episodes. Do we see any other holiday movies potentially in the future?
I think the Louds, fingers crossed. I think the Louds have a lot more adventures to have. And I don't know, there's a lot more holidays to have. There's definitely summer, right? A big Loud summer would be a great movie. I don't know. Hopefully everybody will enjoy this movie, and we'll continue making more, because we have a lot of fun creating this big Loud family.
Well, I loved the trailer for this particular movie. Tell us where we can go to watch it. How can viewers tune in and expect more from you all?
It's great. You have 2 options. You can see it September 28th, both on Paramount Plus streaming and also on Nickelodeon at 7 p.m. And that's East Coast and West Coast. So you can watch it on September 28th, Thursday, and you have a whole month of rewatching it and getting in the Halloween spirit.
Wonderful. Well, Jonathan, thank you so much for telling us about a haunted, really loud house. So we really appreciate you coming on. Happy Halloween to you, and thank you so much for all that you do to provide top-notch entertainment to the audience.
Thank you very much, and happy Halloween.
Same to you. Now stay tuned. We have a lot more here on the rest of this Thursday morning edition. More to come. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am so hungry after talking to Shelby, and now I have the amazing Christopher McCroy. He is the general manager at the Lodge at Vail, and we are talking all things food, hospitality, hotel. How are you doing, Christopher?
I'm amazing. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. And I was saying, I'm going to embarrass you. You look amazing.
Oh.
I just had to say this. I mean, you came to play today. I
think we're both in fall effect here
I
today,
love,
so
right?
it's a good
the
thing.
fall colors. So, Christopher, the Lodge at Vail, something I just learned that I had never known, the oldest standing hotel in Vail Village.
That's true. We were built to accommodate the Forest Service request for hospitality or lodging before they could actually open the mountain as a ski resort. So we celebrated our 60th anniversary with the mountain last year.
Okay, that's amazing. And I know, Christopher, you were saying you're starting to get ready for the ski season. You're starting to get amped up like we all are. And you guys are you're open right now for breakfast and as well as dinner.
Yep.
But your breakfast is a little different. Can you tell us a little bit? Because that's exciting for me.
Yep, so we're doing our summer buffet right now each morning at $22. We do a la carte breakfast as well, Monday through Thursday, and the buffet on the weekends. When we open for season in winter, the buffet will move up to $44 per person, but we add our omelet station back in and a waffle station, and we expand it by about twice the food offerings. So smoked fish and all kinds of other wonderful things that definitely make it worthwhile. You can add mimosas or bottoms Bloody Marys for $15.
Oh
so
my goodness, this sounds like too good to be true. And you said, and I did not realize this, in the winter you have this as well, the open brunch.
Yep, we do brunch
Okay.
every Sunday with live
Okay.
entertainment from 10 until 1.
10 till
Brunch
1.
actually is served 8 to 1, but music from 10 until 1.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, yeah, the expanded buffet we offer when the mountain opens on the 10th. We'll switch over from the summer to the winter offerings.
Oh, I love that. So the Lodge at Vail, I know Cucina is brilliant. I've already stepped in, taken all the pictures, and we were saying, hopefully this weekend I'll get over there to try it because I've heard nothing but amazing things. What is Cucina all about?
Yeah, so Cucina has always been traditionally a Mediterranean restaurant, Cucina Rustica, but we kind of looked at the name literally. It means kitchen. So when we offered the menus this summer, we went to the culinary guys in the kitchen and said, bring us some food that warms your heart, reminds you of home.
Oh, I love that.
So our summer menu, we have an executive chef who does some amazing southern food. So we have a great brisket that he brought to the table.
Okay.
Dibyani, our sous chef, is from India, and she does this crazy, amazing curry.
I think, yeah, we were in pictures. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
what do we
that's
have
the
up
curry.
there? I love it, yes.
And I have vegan and vegetarian daughters, so we have really great vegan and vegetarian options on the menu as
You're
well.
speaking my language. I love that. Oh, that's brilliant. How
But,
cool.
Yeah, the food is very much comfort food. We priced ourselves to be kind of in the middle of the pack in Vail. That was
Okay.
something stunning for me, moving from the East Coast, used to $22 cocktails. But here, we tried to put our menu kind of right in the middle of the road. Our most expensive item's $28. So
Really?
Great value, really great portions.
Yes, that
And
just popped off the screen. I'm like, the colors alone, that was beautiful.
Chef does an amazing job with the presentation, but it tastes just as good as it looks.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So Cucina, how long has it been open for?
So Cucina came into, Cucina's been there for most of the life of the hotel,
A lot of
honestly,
it,
in one
just the
capacity
renovation.
or another.
Right.
But we put about $280,000 into the restaurant last year for renovation,
Wow.
which definitely made it a much more functional and beautiful space. We invested in some televisions this year, so we're doing sports programming on Thursdays and Sundays and Saturdays.
Cool.
Again, just trying to help folks remember us.
Right.
With COVID, I think because we're not on the normal path to Vail, folks just kind of forgot about us.
Right.
So we just are ready to welcome folks back and offer a really great experience.
Well, and I love it because the Lodge at Vail, you're right, it's such a beautiful hotel, and you are right because it's not something like you just walk by and see. But I will say personally, around the holidays, Christmas, I always go through the front and look at the Christmas tree, and then even if I'm going through like to the village, I go through. It's such a moment, and it's so beautiful right there.
Yeah.
In Vail Village, and now Cucina it sounds like it's really changed. I mean, I took a step inside and was taking pictures. Does that say something? I don't walk into random restaurants and take pictures to put on my Instagram.
Yeah. We're really proud of the space
Yes.
and proud of the team that we have there.
That's so brilliant. So you guys, as far as opening, you're open now, and then do you take a little bit of a lull for the mud season? How does that work?
We do. The
Okay.
restaurant will actually close. We do our last wedding in Cucina on the 14th. We'll do sports programming on Sunday, and then
Okay.
we'll close that Monday, the 16th,
The 16th.
until November 7th. We'll reopen again.
Awesome.
And
Perfect
then-
timing
yep.
for the holidays.
Yeah, and everyone gets a little bit of a break. Everyone kind of gets to plan their time off and recharge before it's, no hold barred
Go.
after
Go
November
season.
10th until the end of April.
Well, and I love that you said that too because it is so important. I don't think people really understand unless you are a local. We go nonstop, and especially the food and service industry. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it is nonstop go.
Yeah.
I am so excited to check this out. So you have new TV screens, you have live music, and it
Live
sounds
music.
like you have a lot of people I know for live music that have been around the Valley for a while. So
Yeah.
that's pretty exciting.
Tim and Taylor, Johnny Schlepper, Mike Barr are the guys that stay with us most of the time.
Oh, yep.
Mike does a great job of bringing additional folks in to join, and there's usually 2 or 3 people playing.
Cool.
Right now, we're doing that outside on the patio for summer.
Right on.
In the winter, we'll move it into the dining room proper, so a really great
Beautiful.
experience for live music. The room's relatively intimate, only sits 80 people, so
I love that.
you're not too far to hear the band, but it's not too loud. You can have a great conversation, too.
I love that you touch base on that because that is very important as I'm getting older. I love you go to dinner to talk, right? And I love the music in the background, but not so much that you can't have a good conversation or and not to call it my parents coming into town. I want them to be able to, listen to music and talk. So that's very
Absolutely.
important.
And you can always sit in the bar if you want to be a little further away. So.
Right. And so, okay, so we have sports, we have all the amazing food, we have live music, we have the brunch is really, that pulled me in. I'm excited about this. I'm going to do it before summer's over.
We'd love to have you.
But thank you. The winter brunch as well sounds pretty awesome. And you said it's expanded even more.
Yeah, we do a much larger offering over the course of the winters.
Okay.
Our customers are a little different from summer to winter. winter.
100%,
Price
yes.
points are a little different, sensitivity to that, so we try to manage that too. So
that's awesome. That is so incredible. And so do you have anything, I know Easter, you have some events coming up as well as Mardi Gras, is that correct?
yeah, we do a huge Mardi Gras party in Cucina. We do a huge Easter brunch in Cucina, much expanded.
Okay.
Huge offering for Easter. We do some great partnerships with local charities as well. We had Pam Schifrin and Runs for ALS with us in March.
Love.
We'll repeat that again in March, right around Mardi Gras. She'll actually be back with us in November for the bar crawl that they do, so we'll be the host place for that, the beginning and ending of that event that night. We had all of the first responders from Vail in for breakfast last Monday, September 11th.
Oh,
so
that's
again,
amazing.
Just trying to get back plugged into the community and help folks remember us. So.
Oh, I love this. Well, I'm super stoked on all of that. I'm like, you're going to get sick of me. I'm going to be showing up all the time. He's like, there's Gretchen.
Don't forget about the spa.
Yeah, that's, okay, so yes, thank you. Duh, how could I forget about it? Love the spa. And the spa, let's talk about the spa.
Yeah, we have 11 treatment rooms. We actually are getting our flotation tank back in the next couple of weeks. That's been a process to get it back online, but we're looking forward to welcoming that.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Yeah. Coco Rodriguez, our spa director, is actually changing one of the treatment rooms out to a recovery room for winter. So we'll have oxygen therapy and leg compression therapies in there. So if you're tired from the mountain or just tired from a hike, a good place to come in and kind of recharge and reset.
And I've done the leg compression before. It's no joke because I'm a big skier, avid. That really, really helps rejuvenate you.
She's got some great offerings on Groupon right now too. So if you're a Groupon person, you can do some really fun add-ons and things there, and some nice price reductions too if you choose to.
Can I just come and spend the whole day? I can see this already. All right, I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna go get brunch one day. I'm gonna go skiing. Then I'm gonna go to the spa, and then I'll just buy a hotel room. So I live in Edwards. That's far enough away, right?
That's a 19-minute commute.
Oh,
that's
wait,
fine.
I totally forgot. At the end, I'll eat dinner at Cucina. I'm into this. And then go to the spa again. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Spa twice.
We'll set you up. It's all good.
Thank you so much, Christopher. And obviously, everyone knows La Lodge at Vail. How can you not know? But if they want to get more information or about Cucina, the reservations, etc., where should people go?
Yeah, you can go right to our website or just look us up on Google, Lodge at Vail. It'll take you right there. Give us a call, come in, ask your questions. We have one of the largest ballrooms in the city. One of the few that has windows. So the space there, I think, again, we just have kind of fallen off the map a little bit and are looking forward to getting people back in and welcome us.
Well, I am going to come in this weekend, so I'm very excited, Christopher. Thank you, the General Manager of the Lodge at Vail. Thank you so much for joining us today. Good Morning Vail. We've had such an awesome show. And to keep it right here, we have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Good Morning Vail.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Pretty exciting show we had today, huh?
Yes, I'm a little, I'm invigorated yet a little tired.
You know,
I'm like, it's at 8 o'clock
I
at
feel
night.
like we're winded because we had so many in-person guests today. It was exciting.
I love this. Good Morning Vail, the girls moment. This Thursday, I'm loving it. What do you have going for the rest of the day? What do you have to do?
You know, I think, as I mentioned, I'm a recruiter, so I'll be spending a little bit of time doing that. And I think you mentioned the show tonight at Valar with Vance Joy.
Oh,
I have friends that saw it in Aspen last night, so it's going to be an excellent show.
I am obsessed. So I found out they were in Aspen, and I'm like, should I drive? I got to get up early tomorrow. So I will be seeing Foy Vance tonight. So excited. The Valar, super stoked on that.
And speaking of concerts, I love that we had a musical artist on the show today, and he played guitar and sang.
Oh, Rob Drobkin. I can't. I wish I had hair like that. Every morning I have to, get this all together. His is just there and amazing.
It really was. And then, we had that exciting, we have the exciting event with Michaela Schifrin.
Oh, I can't wait.
Coming up on Tuesday at
night.
the Weston Riverfront. So great opportunity for kids to ask questions of an inspiration, I'd say, to the community and to the world. So
we are big fans here.
Yeah, if you have kids that want to submit questions, tomorrow is the last day for questions.
Yeah.
So I know you've got a question you want to send in.
I'm like
I
a little
probably
kid.
do.
Yeah, let's do it.
But it's really for the whole community. So
it totally is
a great opportunity here in the Valley. So lots of exciting things happening.
Always in this Vail, beautiful valley of ours. Good morning, Vail.
It really is. And that wraps our Thursday morning edition. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail.